In recent church news, recently cameras have been installed to the church premises as per decision of Pastor Reverend Milton Caban. The decision was reached when unauthorized personnel were found to be entering the church during service hours to use the facilities. This happened on 2 accounts. Reverend Milton hopes that the installation of the cameras will deter people from entering the church unauthorized, as well as ensure the safety of church members.
There are 4 cameras in total.
The purchase of the cameras as well as the installation were of no cost to the church, as the cameras were a gift given to Reverend Caban, and the installation was done by a member of the church who happens to be a practicing electrician. The installation only took a day, and according to Reverend Caban, the cameras were up and running and ready to go by next Sunday service.
Well, the reason why we installed security cameras is, well, it was because it was high time that we did it, and we had a couple of incidents where we had individuals who just wanted to use the bathroom and walked into the building on 2 occasions, 2 that we saw, and who knows how many other times that occurred. So we were able to get the cameras, and the way we got the cameras was pretty much a gift. Somebody gave us brand new cameras, and we had the wiring for it, and one of the members of the church, who was an electrician, he wired the whole thing. So within a day's time, we were set up and ready for Sunday.
Aside from prevent unauthorized people from entering the church during service time, Reverend Milton also hopes that the addition of the cameras will also deter people from trying to fix their cars outside of the church.
In addition to someone unauthorized person entering the building, we also had incidents on the outside of the building where, some of the neighborhood kids like to fix their cars, and they were using the space in front of our church, even during our services, to tear down engines and everything else. I don't mind, a guy trying to be an entrepreneur and starting his own business, but during church services it became an issue, and also the amount of dirt and stains and oil slicks that they were leaving outside of the building. So the cameras became a deterrent for that.
Although some members of the church were not in complete support of Reverend Milton's decision to add surveillance cameras to the premises, he really feels that any functioning institution or business needs cameras this day and age. Reverend Caban feels that cameras are part of our new social norm.
So my opinions as a church is, I was a bit skeptical of the cameras being there, because at first, like that's not the first thing you think about at a church. But I started to get used to it. But I see why Pastor Milton put them up. As far as safety, it's for the best of, for everybody that goes to the church.
Well, maybe some of them made remarks, but I think today we're living in an age where cameras at this point is an essential part of any kind of a business, any kind of an institution such as a church. It is an essential part to have today. Without it, you really can't function.
Although Reverend Caban does hope that the cameras will never have to be used pertaining to issues inside of the institution, he does welcome the peace of mind and assurance that having 24-hour video surveillance brings. He hopes members of the church are able to find the same peace of mind, overall calling the addition of cameras a good thing.
Again, it's a deterrent all the way around, because of the fact that surveillance is that it's going to be monitoring 24/7 those cameras. So hopefully they will never have to be used in an issue where, there's someone within the institution would be doing something that would be not right and potentially dangerous. But that's what living in this society with TV cameras everywhere and surveillance cameras, and that's part of our norm. So, in a sense, it is a good thing.